What's up, everyone? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Oh yeah, I forgot. I watched back some of my last stream and it looked like my voice was a little too loud overall. Let's see if this is better. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. But today I've got a plan. What we're going to be starting off with is just a little tour of my factory. Today I did some tweaking, some small tweaking in order to make sure my machines were running 100%. I had to add some fluid buffers here and there just to make sure that my fluid didn't run out for some of the machines. Added these buffers back in for the rocket fuel. I was having a lot of problems with I think it was like the 5th layer up, not getting enough rocket fuel for some reason. But adding these buffers in and letting them fill up quite a bit and then restarting the generators seemed to fix it. Now these things are almost all the time around 2,000 milliliters. It is really hot in my apartment right now. I may have to get my fan. One second. I'm going to get my fan really quick. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And I just realized I was wearing my headphones on backwards. There we go. Strange, like I just got these new headphones a few weeks back, and they're really comfortable. And I was wearing them backwards, but they were still comfortable. It's very weird. But yeah, everything's working 100% now. All of these machines are running at all times. You can see green lights everywhere. So yeah, this factory is pretty much done. Just need to do some final little cosmetic things. I'm trying to decide whether I want to have... So like I've got a column here, column there. I think on the other side I should probably put columns as well. But that's not something I'm in a rush to do right now. I might complete my battery farm and then come back here and do that. But yeah, I had to make sure that nitric acid was getting in here. Problem was, nitric acid, for some reason, I needed less than 600 nitric gas, and I had a 600 pipe going in here like this, but for some reason it wasn't sending the full 600 all the way down this line. So this guy was starving for nitrogen gas. Not too sure why that was, but me putting a buffer here fixed it. So yeah, that worked great. But yeah, the little tweaks here and there are what I've been doing today in order to make sure this thing's working 100%. Sorry if you can hear my fan. I'm not too sure if you can or not. But yeah, everything should be running 100%. And I realized yesterday while working on this thing, this looks like rain. Look at this. Isn't that cool? It's like rain coming down. I like that. Looks really cool. Oh, there's some stuff I need to do in here. Gotta make sure these are all the right color. And I'm actually surprised I got this machine module here to work correctly. Took a little bit, but we got it. It's a little crowded in here, but not too much clipping. But everything works as it should. Very happy with it. Now it's really the test of time. I'm gonna leave this thing alone for a while and then come back and see if everything was still working fine. As far as I'm aware, everything should be working 100% correctly now. Just like I would like, just like what I expect from all of my builds in this game. Actually, I wonder how much do I have in here? Oops. I could probably, I don't even need to empty these buffers. Yeah, those are fine. There's some stuff down here that I put in place just to do some things while I was waiting and testing something, so let's get rid of this. Yeah, we'll clean this up here. That's where all my heavy frames went. I was wondering where those went. I dumped them all in these machines, my little temporary machines, to work on some small stuff for the phase. Get rid of these now, though. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't create a thing. Okay. All right, but yeah, we can empty out some of this stuff into here really quick, make some room. But yeah, I'm very happy with how my factory turned out. I think it looks great. Put some petroleum coke in here because I don't have any, apparently. There we go. All right, but yeah, let me show you the power here really quick. Because this is what I like to show off. Wait a minute. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? There should be plenty of rocket fuel. This thing was working perfectly for hours. Why is it not? What is going on here? Let me guess, it's layer 5 again. That's not good. Because there's plenty of rocket fuel. Yeah, look at all this. What is going on here? Stay up there. Stay up there. No, what is going on? Let me go back up to that layer. This is working for hours and hours. Why is it suddenly not working? Was it this? Oh, it's this layer. What is going on here? What is this? I don't like this. That is very weird. Yeah, Treyu! Thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. I like the never-ending story reference. You just walked in to find me very perplexed about what's going on with my power grid here. It's just this one section here that's having issues. What the heck? This is annoying. This is annoying. Why did this happen? There's no reason for this to have happened. Let's see, maybe... Yeah, why did that happen? I've got plenty of rocket fuel. Maybe I need to wait until it's completely full. Although I did that before. I had all these shut down and waited until they were completely full. But yeah, this is my factory that I posted. It is the current factory that I'm working. This current factory I'm working on. I made out of necessity because I was building a battery factory, which is about maybe half this size of this factory, but I did not have enough power to boot it up. So I made this factory to get the power and just all the resources around it. I decided to just make some spare items to use. This thing, these 4 pads right here give me 750 packaged water each. So if I ever need any water in this world and there's not any nearby, I can tap from these guys. But the last factory I was working on, which I'll probably start working on a little bit more today as well, I have a plan to add some stuff to it before booting it up. I need to get this thing working though. This is very strange. In a way, fluids are more easily predictable than gas, I think. You know what? Let's shut it. Oh, you know what? Can I shut down an entire layer with one switch? I believe I can. I'll have to set it up though. I'll put a control panel on the corner of each one of these layers so I can shut down the layers as I need to, or just remove the power from them to let the gas build up again. I'm so confused what's going on here. It's specifically this layer that's been having a lot of problems. A little bit of troubleshooting whenever I start up a factory as expected though. I solved a couple issues, but now there's this. But something I can do. Let's see. So if I put a... Where is it? Where is it? There's a power on and off switch. Oh, power... No, not power storage. What the hell? Did I not unlock it in the MAM? Or not the MAM. Yeah, in the MAM. Did I not unlock that in the MAM? Let's see. Liger, thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I didn't unlock it. Okay, power switch. Okay, so I need 50 limiters. Wait, priority power switch. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. I don't know if I've ever used this before. Power switch. Interesting. So, using one of my old blueprints that I re-downloaded from the Satisfactory calculator blueprint website, it let me put down a power switch, I believe. But I hadn't unlocked it yet. That's strange. All right, there we go. Now,
Power switch unlocked.
what I can
Fixit
do
is proud
here.
to announce that the power switch facilitates power grid management through the application of the very latest advances in on-off switch technology. Fixit. It's fun to have power.
Okay, so I can put a power switch. Let's put it right here for now. Then, if I remove this, we're still going to be good. Then connect this up to there. Put that back down. Oh, like a smart splitter. Interesting. Okay, so let's just power this layer off here. Wait. What is going on? How is this still being powered? What is going on? Power switch is off. Oh. Okay, so it's still burning through the fuel. Okay, I forgot. Generators don't... You can't really shut off generators until they run out of fuel. I completely forgot about that. What the hell was I thinking? Let's see. So this is kind of pointless. It would be better if I just used, or just closed off the gas, or the fuel. But I don't want to do that because I want these pipes to be full of rocket fuel still. Very strange, very strange. I just need these completely full, I think. Let's just shut them down for now. Or some of these. Wish there was a way I could shut down a bunch of them at a time. We'll just do this whole row right here. Okay. So the next factor that I'm going to be working on is one that I almost completed, and then I realized I couldn't even boot it up. My battery farm. Oh my god, I got some glitchy sounds. Yeah, if you're in the middle of like hundreds of fuel generators, sounds can glitch out a little bit. And these are my custom Corsair brand machines. Every machine in the game, except for maybe a couple of them, I went through and added lighting to them. And I can always open up the blueprints again and change the lighting if I wanted to. Yeah, we're just gonna do two layers here. 2 rows. I think I need to let the rocket fuel build up in my buffers down. Yeah. And then start it back up. Yeah. But yeah, this is my storage building using a modular design that I made. Fits it within a 3x3 area. If you don't count the middle pathway here. 1, 2, 1, wait. 1, 2, 3. 3x3, and then it's like 7 or 8 tall. Thank you. No, it's all vanilla. You can get gradient lighting like this just from overlapping signs. There will be some flickering going on, but I actually kind of like it. I think the flickering is a nice touch. But yeah, like little flickering there, I'm okay with it. I think it looks kind of cool. And then when you're like far away, you don't really notice it. Yeah, like that. That's why I'm calling them my Corsair line of machines, because of the gradient. I know they're more art rainbowy, but I didn't want to go full rainbow. That would have been a pain in the ass to do. But yeah, all the machines that are in this factory, I've done something to like that. For example, I got little lighting touches inside of the machines. And this is, you can do this in vanilla. Just using beams to get signs aligned the right way. It gets very expensive crystal-wise, though. You wouldn't think it, but this thing was the most expensive module that I had to build in this world so far. Just because I used so many signs. You can see all the lighting I have. But yeah, the bottlenecks that I noticed when building this... Yeah, this is my stacked... refinery build. What was I saying? Oh yeah, bottleneck. So I gotta think about where I'm getting bottlenecked when building this factory and try to fix that so I don't come into the same bottleneck in the next one. And my bottleneck was my reinforced iron plates. I was not making enough reinforced iron plates at my very first factory, iron factory. So in my battery factory, which is, okay, so this is this factory right here. But in my battery factory, my battery farm right here, I'm going to probably in this section right here, make a reinforced, or make some reinforced iron plates. Because my very first factories, I got like my iron building right here, copper building right here, basic rubber plastic here, and basic aluminum stuff here. This does not make enough parts for me. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I've been trying to push myself a little bit more with cosmetics in this world, because I have a tendency to make the machines the centerpiece of my factories. Like I don't like covering them up. But at the same time, when I was doing that, I was not really playing around with like the look of the machines at all. I was using just like the default colors. So I'm pushing myself, recently I've been pushing myself to make them a little bit more interesting by adding this look to them. And I really like it. I still struggle with like how to make architecture in this game. I don't know, maybe in one of the next coming factories that I make, I'll try to build like buildings around the machine modules. I don't know, maybe. This thing though, I was attempting to give it a like museum of modern art kind of aesthetic. This guy right here, I think the columns really pull that off. This one, and then someone in the Facebook group said I should make a like a helicarrier look to it, which actually I had this whole storage room. Instead of going like this, I had it going like this, and then I realized I was missing 2 layers of my fuel generators. So after making those, the columns would go down right into the center of my storage room, so I had to move it. But yeah, this thing, someone in the Facebook group said this could look like a helicarrier if I put it up in the sky or something, and I might try to do something like that in one of my next factories. I think that'd be kind of cool. I got drone pads up here. My storage rooms, my modular storage rooms, they take the items. The items come in from down here. They go up top. And then they get sorted out here. So they go into here. This makes it go... Wait. Okay, so they go into here, and they get sorted out. Trying to remember what I did here. Well, we're... Okay, so... Okay, I see what I did. Did I see what I did? Oh my god, I can't remember. I can't remember what I did here, but this works how I intended to. What it does is the items come in. Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember now. Okay, so the items come in from there. They go in here and then go all the way around. And I have those 3 belts going down like this. It prioritizes filling the drone pad up top in case I need to pick up parts for another factory with drones. And then after the drone pad is full, it prioritizes filling up the... It goes down here, comes back around, and then goes into storage and dimensional depot. It prioritizes filling the dimensional depot before this guy. Oh, wait. Yes. And then after that, yeah. So if this stops, that means storage is full, and then the rest of it goes down here. Oh my god, it's so hard to explain. Okay, so this one goes down and then up to drone. This one just goes down into storage, and then if that backs up right here, then it goes right down into the shredder down here. And you can see how full your stuff is by looking at these belts here. This one will always be running, and it gives you a good idea of how many items you're getting in. I wish I could put a throughput monitor on this thing, but you can only put those on belts. Kind of sucks, but and I don't really want to download a mod for that. But then if this is moving, that means the storage is filling up. Of course, when the storage is filling up, that means this is stopped. But if this is moving as well, that means the drone pad's filling up. And if the drone pad's filling up, there shouldn't be anything on this belt line. I got little lights here showing what each one of these things is. Each one of these things are. Let's see, we got the drone, storage, and then trash. But yeah, right now everything's full, so everything's going into the shredders here, which are also lit up by my custom lighting. Shh. Oh no! I thought I fixed that. Oh, I thought I fixed that. No! Oh well, that's such a small detail. Yeah, what the hell? I thought I fixed that. But yeah, as you can see, lighting is done by placing the lights inside of the machines. It's kind of a time... It takes some time to do it, because you have to like use beams to like get lights at a certain distance for it to land in the right place. And then in order to like change the lights, you have to remove the machine from the blueprint, change all the lights, place the machine back in the exact same place. I thought I fixed this. This shouldn't be sticking out like that. I'm gonna have to revisit my blueprint. But yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I am also thinking now, looking at these, I kind of want these things to be lit up. Is there a way for me to do that? It might be something I add to the blueprint later. Let's play around with that really quick. Yeah, I guess that's true. Still, though, it bugs me. Okay, it would be a sign light. Let's take a look here. What can I do here? What kind of light? White, white, white. Interesting. That's giving me another idea. Let's put maybe this down right here. Bring it across. We'll turn it. 1, 2, 3. Place that down. And then put a light down. Facing the machines. And how's this look? Nope, that did not light it up at all. Needs to be closer, I think. But yeah, the lifts need to be lit up, I think. I'm just gonna play around with this for a second. Then I'll add it to my blueprint if I like how it looks. Should have just copy pasted the settings here instead of redoing it completely every time. How's that not lighting it up? Yeah, why is that not... Like, when I get close, it lights it up. strange. Yeah, I do like the lighting on the back side as well, but for some reason, I feel like there needs to be some lighting on the front as well, some white lighting. And I don't want to use these lights because I don't like having to plug them in. Yeah, I don't have infinite nudge. Otherwise, I'd be able to, like, turn it around. Let me think about this really quick. Can I... Okay, apparently I can't move it backwards. What the hell? Strange. Let me just throw a beam down really quick. Let's just see what this looks like. If I plug it in... Guess I could just plug it into here, actually. Oh. It's not pointing down at all. Oh, it's not visible at all. What the hell? Let's try that again. Need to be facing that way. Let's try right there. I just want to see what this looks like. You know, that's not bad. I want to try something else here, though, really quick. How about from right here? Oh, sorry. Gotta take this phone call. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take a quick phone call. It was important. I hurt my back. Sorry, Akiba, how you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I think that may be the case. So, wait. Yeah, I think I needed to do this. So what that call was is I hurt my back at work on Sunday. I was lifting a box of apples, which I am a produce manager. And I was lifting a box of apples, and my lower back just gave out. I like collapsed on the floor. So that was a workman's comp call that was important that I had to take. But let's get back to it. How you doing, Akiba boy? Let's see. But yeah, I think that looked pretty good. And actually, I have an idea. If I do use that, let's see, the wall-mounted floodlight. So if I use this and just kind of face it this way, like that, and then I light it up. Yeah, what do you think about that? Weird. For some reason, my YouTube chat keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Strange. I might have to pull my stream up on my red platform in order to be able to read chat. For some reason, OBS keeps disconnecting and reconnecting my chat. 1 second. That's never happened before. Alright, well, I have my red platform chat up and my purple platform chat up. We're good. We're good now. But yeah, so we have this. I wonder if I push it back. Let's see. Like this. Is that too far back? Yeah, that's too far back. Okay. But yeah, this is working out. Yeah, I think right here is perfect. And actually, with this, I'll have to find a better way to manage the wiring. I don't like that. But with this, I can also do something like this. Oh, maybe not a portrait sign. Maybe a display sign? If I do a display sign, what I can do... I'm gonna lower that down. I don't like that. I need it centered. Maybe a square sign? No. It has to be a display sign. Because I'm thinking it might be cool to have the amount of items coming in displayed on this. I hate that. There's no sign I could use for this then. Wait. Yuri, how you doing? What is up? How's your day going? Okay, so I can, for example, I know for sure I've got 750. You know what? I'll probably... Let's make this teal for now. I'm doing pretty good, not too bad. Just enjoying my day off and polishing up my factory at the moment. Let's see. Let's do this and then... Wonder if I make this matte, might blend better into the sign or the I don't know. I'll think about this. I do like the lighting though, so I'm gonna have to add that to my blueprint. I think that looks good. But yeah, each one of these guys here is giving me 750 packaged water. So that means if I ever need water anywhere in my world, I'll be able to pull from those. Let's see if these things are filling up. They need to be fuller before I try to fix that one layer up there. Well, technically I'm about halfway through the game, maybe a little bit more. I actually have not made a computer factory yet, which I consider a mid-game factory build for computers and all that fun stuff. Cool. Everything looks stable right now. The only problem is, for some reason, one layer of my build here, or my power grid, this one right here, keeps starving for rocket fuel, which is really weird, considering I should have exactly the right amount coming in. I do know the piping down here is a mess though, so that's probably... Yeah, the piping is a total mess down here. Wait, which one is starving? I don't know. You know what? Let's remove valves. Valves can cause issues sometimes. Yeah, this is my logistics floor down here. It's actually pretty empty down here compared to most of my factories. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to sink some of this stuff. Okay, why is this starving? Because I think this one over here was starving. Now this one is starving. But yeah, I've beaten this game before. And then I started another world when 1.0 came out, and I played maybe like halfway through it. And then I started this world when 1.2 came out. Yeah, I do know it's just an issue with my horrible piping down here. Okay. Let me think here. Oh, I could tell you exactly how many hours I have in this game. I have 1,587.3 hours. But and I've only beaten the game once, and I think it's because I really have no interest in beating the game. Like, anytime I play this, I have no interest at all. I just want to build factories, try to get as many parts as I can. Really, the only thing that encourages me to, like, progress through the game is to get the late game machines. But, like, even when I had the late game machines, in my first world, like, I still took my time, completing the actual elevator parts. Okay, I'm trying to think here. Okay, you know what? Let me take a look at my planner again. If you haven't heard of it, this is blueprint.app. I used to use a old version of this guy's planner, but he recently released his newest update of the planner. And I love this thing. But let's take a look at my planner really quick. You started playing like 3 weeks ago? Nice! How you enjoying it? It's addictive, isn't it? Let's see. So I have a total of 1,400. You know what? Let me get out my calculator really quick. 1,454.542 divided by 3. So each one of these fluid buffers should be giving me 484.84733333. So now let's do some calculations of what each layer of this needs. So whip out my calculator again. So one rocket fuel generator uses 4.17 milliliters per minute. And then if I times that by 50, because each layer has 50 fuel generators, that's 208.5. Okay, so what that means, I'm going to redo my piping down here because my piping is a mess, and I know that's what's causing this issue. Yeah, this is terrible down here. Okay, so each one of these pipes right here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi, Bean. Checking out my logistics floor? What do you think? You're such a big bean. But yeah. Yeah, I'm extremely addicted to this game because I love automation. I love incremental games. And this kind of combines everything that I love in video games. I've been playing it for years. Let's see. So this one right here. One, two. So what I can do is limit. I can add a valve right here. I try not to use valves because I always end up having problems with them. So one, this coming down right here is giving me 484.8 rocket fuel. So if I divide that by 2, I should have enough for that one and that one, and then a little bit left over. So let's do some more calculations. 208.5 times 2 equals, oops, I did divided, times 2 equals 417. So 417. So if I disconnect this, no, I need to disconnect this. No, I was right. So if I disconnect this, what I can do, let's see, pulling out another calculator. I just have a stack of calculators on my desk. So take the total amount that's coming down from the fluid buffers and then subtract what 2 layers will need. That means that going this way, you know what? Let's try something for now. So we'll remove this guy. And then we'll put a valve down here. Let's see. Valve. I don't like using valves. They're always tricky. Put a valve right there. And limit it to 67. You know what, just to be safe, let's raise it up to like 70. Okay, so it should be filling these... Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, it should be filling the bottom 2 layers up just fine. Okay, so now if I do 480... plus 67. Oh my god. You know what? It probably would be easier for me to take care of this side as well now. 1 second. Let me disconnect this. Okay, so for here and for here, I'm gonna disconnect that. And maybe disconnect this. No, we'll keep that there. You know what? We're gonna take this and put it here. So now this one here should prioritize feeding this guy and this guy. It should have the same calculations on it. No, it did not. Weird. Let me see if I can't copy paste that. Weird. 70. This one will be 70 as well. So it is letting overflow basically go over to here and combine with this guy. And then it takes it... Wait, 1, 2, 3... Okay, I think we're good. This one goes to 3 different pipes. Okay, so this is a total of 484. There's 67 coming from this way, 67 coming from this way. So 484 plus 12. Oh, that's more than, this is more than a 600 pipe. So I guess I do have to connect this one up. But I can also limit the amount of stuff coming through this way. Let's just do like 150. Actually, no, more like 100. All right, so in theory, we should be good now. Let me make sure. Okay, I may need to raise this one up to, let's just raise it to 100. This one as well. Okay, because it needs 67. This needs to be 67 right here. Strange. Why is it so low? Yeah, what the heck? Okay, so the pipes are full. Yeah, this is a mess of pipes here. But I don't need pumps because rocket fuel is a gas. Okay, so these should be pretty even. Kind of. Let me check something really quick. I'm gonna check my power. Yeah, look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. This is my biggest goal for this world, is I want my entire world to be completely stable. All machines working all the time. Power grid not fluctuating. And so far, I'm getting that. There we go. I finally cleared out a dismantle crate that I've had there forever. But yeah, things should be balanced out well. Wait a minute. Did I put this in the wrong? No, that's in the right place. Yeah, that's in the right place. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems with the valves in the past. They end up hurting me more than helping me. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. 600 flow rate. That's what I like to see. All right. I think it's probably safe to starting these machines up again. We'll see, because like they're all green again, and I think I may have fixed the pipe issue. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, fluids are actually more predictable than gas, I think. It's a lot easier to see as well whenever you touch a pipe. The the visualization for gas is kind of stupid. I hate this. Whereas the liquid one actually has like a very visible liquid in it. Okay, yeah, I imagine this is good now. We'll see, I guess. Valves are tricky. I try not to use them if I can avoid it. But yeah, I need to make sure that this factory is 100% efficient before I move on to the next one. Because if I move on to the next factory and start it up and there's like power fluctuation issues or something, I don't know if it's the problem with the factory I was currently working on or a previous factory like this one. So I need to make sure this thing is working perfectly before I get back to my battery factory. Call it my battery factory because its main export is going to be batteries for my drones. But it also has like a ton of pads for screws. All right. Is everything still working good? Also, something I noticed after getting everything up and running. This is my water packager. And this looks like rain. Isn't that cool? I wasn't even trying to do that, but it looks like raindrops. Yeah, I love that. But yeah, if I'm ever in the middle of nowhere without any water, I can always pull plenty of water from this factory. Now that I think of it, in any of my other worlds, I never packaged water, ever. This is the first time I'm doing that. All right, but yeah, my calculation should be correct. Shouldn't be an issue now. Thank you. Okay, so something that you guys should know, and I think it's a good thing for Satisfactory players to challenge themselves with, is like what I've done to kind of push my creativity a little bit more is in every factory that I'm going to build in this world, I need to have at least one factory that breaks the world grid, like one that just completely goes off world grid, like this one. I got it twisting and everything, and then another building that is circular. So if I have that rule set for me in every factory that I build in this world, I'll learn how to do new stuff that I have not done before. Tadeas, how you doing? What is up? How's your Thursday been? I had to just look at my laptop really quick to remind myself what day it was. Okay, I think everything should be good now. Everything should be balanced out. Let me check stuff again. Okay, yep, that looks pretty balanced to me. Wait, is there anything else that I want to sync? I don't want that on me. Don't want that on me. Don't need that on me. Yeah, let's just get rid of a bunch of stuff here. We'll sync it. All right. But yeah. So let's check the power again. Oh, how's your Friday going then? There we go. Thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. I think this is pretty good, having this completely balanced when I already have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 factories and a coal power grid right here. With all my factories combined, I am Captain Planet. No, with all my factories combined, I still have a stable power grid. which I'm actually surprised. I'll be honest, I did not expect to be able to keep it this long. But yeah, this is my battery farm. We're actually just about to head over here. I'll show you guys my battery farm. This is a little nitrogen gas station that drones can pick up from. This is my steel factory. This is my kind of combination rubber, plastic, copper, iron, aluminum, very basic stuff right there. That was where I started off. This is my coal plant. And then my next major factory, which I haven't even started yet, will be right over here. It's going to be making phase 4 stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think we are probably good to go to the battery farm. I think I fixed the issue. I'm pretty sure I fixed the issue. I mean, while I'm at the battery farm, I'm sure it will go down again. Phase 2, nice, nice. So since I've played this before, I kind of rushed to phase 3, so I could unlock faster belt speeds. I kind of just brute forced it. A lot of manual crafting. But let's go ahead and take a look at this thing from high up. Just to see the whole thing all at once. There we go. Yeah, if you came from the Satisfactory Facebook page, you've seen this image. But yeah, my power plant, or my power grid, my water packager, rain machine, I guess it should be. Does look like rain down there. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. I only had to use 10 water extractors. However, this whole thing right here, the center thing, it takes 3,000 water from a water well. This is probably the most important building right here. This makes the heavy residual oil that's used by like this guy, and this guy right here. If this shuts down for any reason, these will shut down, these will shut down, these will shut down, and let's see, I think, yeah, so this is iron ingot refineries right there and copper refineries. But like rubber, no plastic would shut down one of these things, and then all this would shut down. So this guy's very important. With coal? With coal. Trying to think if I should go back to... Yeah, unfortunately, my coal plant is like way on the other side of the map, and I don't have a good way to get back there quick. But you'll definitely want to make sure that you're in an area with coal, obviously, but like with water as well. Why did I get an aid? I don't understand. Okay, yeah, but I think this thing's working just fine now. Also, I've got some free nitrogen wells right here that I could do something with in the future, maybe. But yeah, I'll go show you my battery farm and explain what I'm going to be doing to expand it before I actually start it up. Oh, yeah. I do have ads. As an affiliate, those ads do pay me a little bit, not a lot. If you do not want to see ads, you would have to subscribe. So I have, I think, like, what was it, like 20? It's somewhere between 20 and 26 fuel or coal generators. But like, coal generators are okay, but you'll want to try to get to fuel as quick as you can, because that's where you really get a lot of power from. Right down there, I got like a temporary little crystal farm. I needed power to start up my factory over there, so I put these guys down. This is my steel factory. It does look like there's a lot of blank spaces here. However, I built this in such a way that I can easily build upwards. I built it very modularly and very expandable, so when I reach my last phase of the game with the highest belt speed, I will come back here and it probably will make this at least up to here, each one of these towers. Code Skippy coming in with that raid. What's up? How you doing? Thank you for that raid. Welcome on in. I am Firefox Shen, the Red Panda Elder God. Today we are playing some Satisfactory, where I'm showing off some factories that I've built. We're currently at my steel factory. But much appreciated. Very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I love this game. I've got over 1,500 hours in this game, and I am not stopping anytime soon. I'm assuming you are a fan of Satisfactory as well. How are you liking the game? Let me get you a shout out. But yeah, today we just completed. Dang, I just left my best looking factory. One second, I gotta show this off because it's the factory that I just completed today, and I'm very proud of it. It's my baby. It's my baby. But everyone coming in with that raid, welcome on in. Happy to have you here. Oh, okay. My game just skipped a beat there. And then after this, we'll go to my battery farm, which is a... Yeah, no, my factory that I just completed, I just did rocket fuel. But I am also doing random nodes. Random pure nodes. Uh-oh. Ah, missed it. But yeah, I'm doing 1.2 random pure nodes. On... what is the word? Reactive? Not peaceful, reactive. They won't attack me. That's what I mean. But I did not add a difficulty multiplier. The 5 times elevator. I didn't really feel the need to. But pure nodes definitely is very fun. It lets you. It forces you to be a little more creative. And as someone who's beaten the game before, like, I knew where a lot of nodes were, and I built factories in certain areas, and this kind of forced me to build factories in different areas. But yeah, this is my, what did I call it? My Rocket Rain factory. because this gives me a ton of power, rocket fuel power, as well as 3,000 packaged water. So anywhere in this world, if I need water, I can come get it with drones. Let me make sure my power is still stable here. Yep, 100% efficient. Yeah, the thing about the nuclear power. Okay. It's interesting that it let me place this here, because I made this water tower blueprint way back, and it did have this power switch connected to it. And I uploaded it to the Satisfactory website, and I needed a water tower for this thing in this world. And I was like, you know what? Why am I trying to design a new water tower when I have a perfectly good water tower already that I made a while back? So I downloaded that again from the Satisfactory calculator website. And it came with this thing, which is used to turn on and off the water tower. I will never turn this one off though, because my entire factory will back up. But it's interesting that it let me place it, because I hadn't unlocked the power switch yet in the MAM. But it let me place it, so I wonder if it would let me place like Mark 6 belts if they're part of a blueprint. I don't know. But yeah, been working on this factory for a little bit now. Pretty much complete. There's some little polishing I want to do here and there, but for now, I wanted to go take a look at my battery factory. I actually built this factory specifically because I needed power. I couldn't boot up my battery factory without building this first. So now it's time to go back to my battery factory to finish that up. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people have different visual styles for their factories. I am terrible with architecture, so I always just let my machines speak for themselves, if you will. I like to see a ton of machines all clumped together, working 100% efficiently. But since I let the machines work or speak for themselves, I also like to decorate my machines. I made a series of blueprints, one for every machine, and I call them my Corsair machines because they got the gradients, the color gradients. All right, my steel factory seems so small now compared to it. I can't expand that easily though. Oh. Alright, we're heading to my battery factory now, which is right over there. Thing is, with my battery factory, I did not use my custom machines. There's a little nitrogen gas outpost down there. But I don't like trains, so I kind of go all in with drones in this game. Oh yeah, this is the modular. Let me clear this really quick. I actually want to fix something in my storage module. What do you think is the worst part of Satisfactory? Oh, okay, that's easy, because I was talking about this in a recent stream. The limited walls that they give you. It's like, they do not care too much about cosmetics. Like, they have all this room right here to add more walls. But if you want better walls, you either have to build them yourselves in blueprints, which I do plan on doing a wall building blueprint stream, or blueprint building stream soon. But like the limited amount of cosmetic stuff, like I hate how these the ones that they have look. So I really wish they gave more options, because like this is so limited, and I don't really want to download mods just to do that. I feel like I can get creative with I'd take any kind of wall. Okay, so there was something that I was going to do here. Let me make sure this is the right blueprint. If this is the right blueprint, then let's see. Okay, this is the right blueprint. I was going to add some lighting to these things right here. Texture. Organization, wall-mounted light. Too close. I think that was right where it was supposed to be. Okay, so how can I light this up or power this without it looking stupid? Let's see. So I do have power going up this column here. I won't lie, Tadius, I am having trouble now deciphering what you're saying. Let's see. I can hide wire. I've got wire going up through here, I believe. What's the best way to do this? I don't want the wires to be dangling around. Okay. Slovakia. Is that in Russia? I'll be honest, I have no idea. I was terrible at geography. So what I can do, I guess, would be oh, I know what we could do. We do that. I can grab, let's see, grab that, place it there. Then if I do this, will it dangle down? Yeah, it will dangle down. I don't like the dangle. Then if that's the case, what I can do is grab this. I guess put it right here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, putting it inside the foundation here. If I put it here, then I can't, it'll be annoying to connect and reconnect. I wonder if I remove this. Let's see. So I can move this over here, but I won't be able to connect it. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to remove this guy. We're going to grab that, put it there, take this, put it back. We're going to go back up here and put those back. And just like that. Oops. Just like that, we have a hidden wire. Wire goes up here, goes through the foundation, and then out. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about that. There's no good way for me to do that. No good way. There we go. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's save it. Very nice. All right, and now take a look at my battery farm. It's a little bit more default than the last factory we were at. Makes a ton of screws, so if I ever need screws anywhere in this world, I can get them right here. There is something I do need to add to this, though. And that is a drone pad that picks... No, I can grab batteries from over there to fill this. I'll just have to run a battery line all the way through the bottom. Also, this is the round building that I built in this factory. This makes copper powder. Looks like everything's still running green here, so that's good. Everything's working 100%. Let me remind myself how bad the logistics floor is here. A little messy, but it's all right. Not the worst logistics floor I've had. This thing also makes power. Idea for a wall? I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it too much. As you can see, my factories do not have a lot of walls. But I do plan on just playing around in a stream, probably after I finish up this battery farm. Playing around in a stream, and just play around and see what kind of cool creative stuff I can do for walls. Oops. Okay, so I'm thinking... Here, let me pull up my planner really quick. And let's switch to my battery farm. Here we go. So that's this factory right here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So this is a little last section that I want to add on to this factory before I start it up. What this will make will be 71.19 stitched iron plates. The reason why I added this addition onto this factory is because I found while making the last factory that I just finished up, reinforced iron plates were very difficult to to get. I had to like manually craft a ton because my very basic iron factory did not make enough. I think it was making like a few a minute, and that was definitely not enough. So yeah, I'll be adding this little thing. I say little, but like there's a module here that's going to be 105 constructors. Also, I'll need to tap into another iron ore node, which I already know which one I'm going to be tapping into. That will be... Oop, come on. That will be... I'll tap into this guy, I believe. Yeah, so I'll grab him, bring him out to here, and then make my little section right here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I gotta make the storage, which I'll probably put like right here. But yeah, I needed this factory here in order to get batteries for my drones to even be able to build my other factory, because I would have needed nitrogen gas, which I couldn't get at the location that I'm going to build my next factory. Let's see. Let's build this out a little bit more here. I do need to build out some more logistics floor tiles. Oops. Like so I can fly around and build a little easier. My logistics floor always has power poles on it, that way I can fly around while I'm building. With my hover pack, I need it. One of the biggest game changers that you unlock throughout the game is definitely the hover pack. It makes building stuff so much easier. I do need to think about the fact, though, that this factory is not the same color as that last factory that I showed you. So I may want to turn the machines that I put down today here back to default color. Just so it kind of matches the rest of the factory. I don't want like a bunch of machines that are white and futuristic looking next to these guys. I do plan on eventually making a steampunk look to all the machines. That might also be something I do before my next big factory. I'll probably do it as I plan out my next big factory. All right, so Orzer? Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Yeah, yep. I'm trying to limit the mods that I use in this game. The only mods that I have right now active are the cartograph mod, because I like to be able to see my builds on the map. I have Z fighting mod, so I got rid of Z fighting. But those are the only two mods that I believe oh no, never mind. Bigger blueprints. I have a mod that gives me bigger blueprints as well, because I love blueprinting. But other than that, this is all vanilla. How are you doing today? Okay, yeah, everything's still working just fine. Let me check my power again really quick. I always like to constantly check my power to make sure everything's stable. Yep, everything's nice and balanced as all things should be. Yeah, Z fighting, especially since I've started building in circles. Every factory that I build in this world, I'm trying to do one circular building in each factory, as well as one building that goes off of the world grid, just to try to challenge myself and make me do new things. But yeah, this is my circular building that makes copper powder. But there's a lot of Z fighting when you do circular buildings, so I wanted to get rid of that. Let's look at my planner again. Okay, so these are the buildings I need to add to finish up this factory. You know what? I can full screen this, make it a little bit easier for you to see. So I need to tap into an iron node with 780 ore. Then I smelt it in just a regular smelter. Iron wire I have, so I'll turn some of this into wire, some of this into plates, and then stitch iron plates. Benedict, thank you for the sub on the red platform. Much appreciated. You did a quarter circle concrete factory. It looks so good until you see. Yeah, no, that's why. Because stuff like that drives me nuts. I already struggle with like cosmetics in this game, and the Z fighting was not helping. Let's see. So we're taking the iron node right here. I need to bring this over to here. And then it will be smelted in 26 smelters. Then it'll go into 100 constructors. And then 8 constructors for iron plates. And then into assemblers for reinforced iron plates. The reason why I put this, like I said, the reason why I added this last minute addition to this factory is because I was bottlenecked on reinforced iron plates when I was building my last factory. So I need this. Otherwise, the even bigger factory that I have planned, which will probably be twice the size of my last one that I was just at. Yeah, it would take forever because I just constantly have to be manually making reinforced iron plates, and that was a pain. Let's see. Okay, so smelters, 26 smelters, and then a ton of constructors. We'll put smelters right here, maybe? Going out like this, and then the constructors right here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, so these are smelters right here. So what I could do is just take that, sample that blueprint. I'm going to try to use as many blueprints that I've already used here before. That way it all stays in the same look. If I used my Corsair machines, then this would look a little weird. Okay. Make sure that's centered. Yeah, this is my batteries right here. And this is a blueprint for a manufacturer that I made a while back. Actually, this isn't even my... Is this the right blueprint? I think I may have used the wrong blueprint for this, but it works. But yeah, manufacturers are my favorite machines in the game. I just love the look of them. Can do a lot of cool stuff with it. Okay, so 26 of these guys. Is the spacing good here? Yeah, it's good. Okay, so it'd be 13 layers of these guys. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Let's connect this up. Oops. Stop doing that. Okay, and then after this, I gotta figure out how I can place 100 constructors down. I have done 100 constructors before in my last world. Or not my last world, my last factory, actually. To make copper sheets. Okay, so the iron ore will come up here. Like so. And then it will come out right here as ingots. Let me go ahead and drop that, oops, down to the logistics floor. It's weird. All this music sounds the same now. Let me change the tape. Oh, that's why it sounds the same. It restarted. Let's see. What should we listen to? I like Hunt Down. Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's good. I do need to program them though to be iron ore. I don't need to underclock or overclock these guys, so that's good. That can sometimes be a pain in the ass, especially when you're dealing with decimal points. But coming from my last factory where I had all those machines lit up, there is something that I kind of like about the default machines too. I do like the look of them. Okay, so we'll have 100 constructors probably coming off from right here, going that way. So 100 constructors. And the 100 constructors will be giving me 1,053. Yeah, 1,053 wire. 578.4% of that I'm actually going to be using for the stitched iron plate. The rest of the wire will just go into storage. Okay. And then there'll be 8 constructors. Okay, I might do what I did with my copper sheet. Let's see. Do I have a constructor blueprint in the default color machines? Constructor pair. Ugh. I may have to use my... my 20 constructor blueprint and then recolor it. Let's see. Oh yeah, see? I'm having trouble with reinforced iron plates. Yeah, unfortunately, constructors are very expensive. Or my constructor blueprint. I guess I gotta make some reinforced iron plates here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it at? But I did plan, while this is going, I did plan out my next factory. However, I'm completely rethinking it. I want to completely redo my plan. I do know I want it to be able to make heavy modular frames, circuit boards, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, heat sinks, turbo motors, computers, supercomputers, crystal oscillators, radio control units, and maybe electromagnetic control rods. Yeah, so it needs to be able to make a ton of all that. So I'm gonna have to rethink how I do that. But yeah, those of you coming in with the raid, thank you for hanging out. Who else is a fan of Satisfactory? Let's see. But, yeah, to reintroduce myself, I am Firefox Shen, the Red Panda Elder God. I play a lot of Satisfactory, obviously, but I also enjoy games like Resident Evil. I actually started Resident Evil Requiem, and then 1.2, Satisfactory 1.2 came out, and I started a new game, and that ate up all my time. So I do plan on getting back to Resident Evil Satisfactory at some point. I play that with a heart rate monitor on. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. But if you enjoy that kind of stuff, feel free to hit that follow. Subscribe to that subscribe on red platform. Let's see. But yeah, walls. I might look into some videos about how to best design walls in this game. Thing is, I know like a lot of the walls that I'd like to build will be using large billboards, and I do not have a ton of crystal oscillators yet. I don't have a factory that makes crystal oscillators, so that's something that I really need to get. Yeah. Sorry, I tried to do this kind of stuff off stream. Because actually, my constructor build, oh my god, it uses so much. But I'm gonna do the exact same design that I did in my last factory for my copper sheets. It'll be kind of a U-shaped design. And I'll probably have to go back through and switch everything to default colors again. I'll show you which one I'm talking about. Let's see. Corsair Constructor 20. I can't place that right now. Of course, I'll show you the 10. What? Pull these out really quick. I'll be able to show you. So this is the blueprint I'm going to be using. Except a double stacked version of this. I will probably recolor. I wonder what this thing looks like colored in the normal colors. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, okay. You know what? Let's open this up in let's open this up in the blueprint here and just change the colors in the blueprint. That'll make it easier to place down. Gotta remember what blueprint was it. Was it this one? So I don't have to recolor all of it. Okay, so load blueprint. Let's load that up. Cool. Cool, it was this one. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's open up the 21, because that's the one I'm going to need. Fuel gen... No. The 20. Do not have the resources to load this blueprint. Great. Of course not. Because I need more reinforced iron plates and crystals. Alright. Oh, my back is killing me. I messed my back up on at work on Sunday. Yeah, so they put me on pain meds and muscle relaxers. But the workman's comp doctor said I couldn't get paid to take days off. They're making me work with light duty. Which is terrible. Like I worked yesterday. And my back actually started acting up again. Oh shit, I need a ton of reinforced iron plates for this. Okay, that makes me think, do I just want to do... Let's see. 10 constructor set, 10 constructor. Okay. I can't open that on this blueprint. I guess what I could do... Take that back. And this right here is actually the blueprint that I think I'm going to be using. Right here. Yeah, so this one's a little cheaper to make. Just a little bit. Yeah, so this is 10 constructor sets. But what I can do here... Let's see. So... where do I want this lined up with? Okay, so that's lined up with the blueprint now. What I can do... is I'll have 10 constructors make the plates. This will make iron plates right here. And then I'll have constructor on that side, constructors around here. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, it'll be a little tight, but I think this is perfect. Let's line this one up right here. So some of the iron will be going right up into there. Okay. Okay. I might give it a little bit of a gap here, though. Like that. Because I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of this guy. However, I should probably have this lined up over here first. Okay, so I need to give enough space for the iron plates to go down, but also for iron ingots to come up into this one. So like right there. I'm gonna have to move this guy. Or maybe the iron plates will be going into here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so we'll place that down like that. And then this will also be wire. Stitched wire. Which, actually, I should probably look into whether or not I have stitched wire. The recipe. Okay. Then there'll be one over here as well, but I need to, like I said, move this somewhere else. I'll send that right there for now. Let's connect. What is this one connected to? Okay, so if I connect this guy to there, I can get rid of this and have it go right into there, like that. Now I've cleared room for me to keep building out here. This is going to be a little tight, especially since I need to have 2 layers of this. No, that should be fine. This should be fine, how I have this laid out. Okay, and then we'll put this... I don't know, do I want this lined up? Because this is going to be part of the wire. You know what? I do need to check to make sure that I have the recipe stitched iron plate. I don't know if I do or not. Hopefully I do. It's in the assembler, looks like. Let's find out. Stitched iron plate. Okay, I do have it. Good. Okay. And then I'll have the storage building right over here, I believe. Okay, so if I place this, I'll place it right about here. This one will be joining into that one, though. Maybe. And then iron ingots will be going in here. Because I could have that right there, or since it's part of this, I do think I like it lined up with the iron plates. So this will make iron plates. This guy, these 3, and then another one that I'm just about to put down will be making iron wire. Okay, like so. Just so I can keep track of it, these will be going through like this. Like that. Perfect. This one will just have iron ingots come up from right here. Like so. Forgot, I didn't really light up any of these buildings here. So at night it just is dark. Okay, so I do need to add a layer onto this, and this. Since this is all together will be 100, I probably will overclock some of these just because I don't want to have weird straggling. I try not to overclock whenever I can, because I like to see a ton of machines working all at once. Oh, hi, Chi-Chi. My kitty cat's coming to say hi. Hi there. Okay. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Just placing it right on top. Like that. Okay. And then I could probably use a vertical. Oh my god, I forgot how dark it is without my lights on my machines. Okay, so what I can do here... I wonder, is there like a bunch of stuff underneath here? Okay, there's that, I guess. I have to figure out how to get over there without that. Okay, I've got an idea. Use a splitter here. Let's see. Yeah, I think right there should be fine. You know what? That's good. Okay, so right there, and then we'll drop this down 4. Then I'll be able to connect this guy up to there like that. Not even using a floor hole. Don't even think it's necessary, to be honest. That should be fine. You know what? Never mind, let me try... Use the splitter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. No floor hole needed. And then do the same thing all the way across. And the reason why I'm doing it on the roof is because I got a bunch of belts underneath here. Don't want to have to deal with those. One, two, three, 4. Then over here. One, two, three, 4. Okay, and then right here as well, this needs to come up. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. But then I want the splitter also to be like right here. I think I'll rotate this though. Like that. Dang, I'm gonna need to be able to get items down from up top here. Oof. I'll have to use a vertical splitter. You know what? That's going to go right there. Oops. Right there, I mean. I'm packing this in pretty tightly. Come on. Why is it not connecting? Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now if I go down here, what I can do is take a belt Bring it out to... where? Right to here. Then go around like so. There we go. So the iron ingots will be going around this way. I do have a little bit of iron ingots coming in from a previous module that I will need to merge in somewhere, but I'll worry about that later. Yeah, for now, let's close this up. There we go. Okay, so double layered this. I'm thinking about this, and I might make this one the plates, and then these 5. Yeah, these 5, the wire. Simply because it'll be easier. There's more space over here for me able to drop everything down. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Just the center one will be inlaid a little bit because I only need 1 layer for that. Okay, so this one will connect to here. Like that. These will be going across like so. Why do I have enough reinforced iron plates for this? It's because the signs, all the signs that I used in my other one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Look at this chunky module right here. That looks cool. I like it. You know what? I forgot to do something here. Forgot to connect these up. Okay, get the lift. This connects up to here. And then this connects up to there. Like so. Perfect. Okay, so iron ingots will be going exactly where they need to. If I just put them in there. So let's go ahead and get... what am I doing? This hooked up to there. Perfect. Why is there a random storage thing here? There we go. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is all hooked up. This is all hooked up. Let me cover this up here. Okay, I'm not going to program these guys just yet. I want to, let's see. We're going to do the assemblers now. Which I need 7. No, okay, so I made 10 iron plates. I'll just underclock them. But I need, let's say 14 assemblers. 14 assemblers, so where would those be at? I guess I'll do the 14 assemblers right here, and then maybe the storage right here. That might be cool. Yeah, let's do that. So I gotta get some space for the assemblers now. So I do like how black looks in the middle of the desert. I think it contrasts well with the sand. Okay, the assemblers will go right here. So do I have any good assembler blueprints? Let's see. So 2 assemblers stacked. So I need 14. I don't need assemblers stacked. I really just need... Let's see. What's with merger? Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, there's really no reason for me to go super fancy with this. It's only 14 assemblers. I could build that. I could do that from scratch, really. I don't need a blueprint for that. Who needs blueprints for that? So it'll take less than a full belt of each. Okay, so that's good. So let's put down the splitter first. Let's have it lined up. Let's see. Maybe right there. That way it's kind of lined up with this guy. That might be good. Right there. Let's see. 14 assemblers, so 14 divided by 2 is 7. Let's see, I'm not going to use any fancy machine. I'm just going to use regular manufacturer. Or do I want the merger in the center? I might put the merger in the center. Yeah, I might put the merger in the center, I think. Okay, so merger goes right here. Oops, put that in the wrong place. So that'll go right there. Okay, so I need 7 layers of this. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. There we go. Now add the mergers down. Like so. It's kind of nice doing something without a blueprint from time to time. Okay. This will be making the reinforced iron plates. Because my factory that makes reinforced iron plates now only makes like 3 a minute. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the splitters down. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put them right here. One there. Okay. Something I also want to look into pretty soon is hypertube cannons. I've never made a hypertube cannon, but if there's a way that I can travel from one side of the map to the other side of the map very easily, I want to look into it. There we go. Now the other side. This is correct, right? Yeah, okay. One there. Like that. So, you guys watch any good movies recently? Yesterday I watched Masters of the Universe. It was, goofy, but in a fun way. I didn't think I'd like it, but it was alright. Alright. There we go. But something I've been looking for recently is good horror movies. Like horror movies that are like actually scary, not just goofy horror movies that are just for jump scares. There's a lot of those. Japanese and Koreans, they make some good horror movies. I love them. Oh, I missed a belt. There we go. Okay. It's looking nice and clean. Let's see. So, I'll have to put this here. And not like that. We will be getting probably the iron wire down below. It really doesn't matter whether it's the wire or the plates. On the bottom layer. And then on the top layer will be the other one. Oops. There we go. Now the other side. Nice, clean, simple assembler setup. No need to go fancy on this one. All right. But I'll probably be streaming another 30 or so minutes. I do work early tomorrow. If my back is okay, that is. My back's been having a lot of problems. Okay, so that will come up there. This will come up here. There we go. That is how you do a very simple assembler module. No need for 2 layers on this one. Cool. And then, yeah, we'll have the drone pads and stuff right here. Okay. This is still a decent sized factory. Not too bad. Let's see. Let's go ahead and program these guys. So that'll be 12.656. Let's do some calculations. So I've got 14 divided by 12.656 equals, oh, a really gross number. Okay, let's do it this way. So I need to get down to 12. No, let's get down to 13. So if I do stitched iron plate, let's just get them all to stitched iron plate first. Like so. Like that. Okay, and so down at the end here, let's turn these ones, these into 50%. And 50%. So now we're down to 13. Now we're at 12. Total of 12 assemblers. 12 assemblers. Now I need to add 656. So let's say 6. So I need to add 65.6%. If I divide that by 2, that will equal 32.8. And then if I add that to the 50% that these machines already have, 2 of these machines instead of 50% should be 82.8%. Actually, what am I doing here? Okay, so these should be, let's say these ones should be 82.8%. Like that. Copy that. Paste there. All right, this should be exactly what they should be clocked at. Yeah. We should be good there. Okay. Then I'll just drop that back down into the ground. Right there. Like so. Perfect. Then over here, I'm gonna have 2 belts. How am I going to do this? I think the easiest way for me to do this would be get rid of this for now. Ugh. There's a lot of stuff running underneath. That's okay. That's okay. What I can do is take a merger. One, two, three, 4, and maybe 1, 2. I think that would be a good place for it. Right there. Actually, let's move it out just a little bit. Okay, so that would go right there. Then let's move this even farther this way. Place that there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I have that in the right? No, I didn't. Okay. 1, 2. Then this guy goes right about yeah. And then I'll grab this guy from here. Then I'll be adding in some vertical mergers. Oh no, it doesn't line up correctly. Shit. Can I even connect this? Fuck. Hate when that happens. Yeah, that's what I get when things are not aligned correctly when I stack blueprints. I'm gonna guess that I also can't connect this. Yeah, not on default either. Shit. Okay, what options do I have here? Is that this won't work now? Yeah, this is just the blueprints not working right. Because normally if you stack like a splitter like this on top of a merger, it like goes down into the merger a little bit, as you can see there. That's how it looks like. But here it's just like one tick just off from that, thanks to me stacking the blueprint. Let's see, what can I do about that? Also, do I want this to go into the ground? Yeah, I think I want it to go into the ground. Okay, so if I want it to go into the ground... Let's see, I'll put that right here, maybe? Right here, good. Okay, let's do this. Okay. A little bit of lag. Okay, like that. Now, what I can do... Okay, what I can do, I think, is bring it down like this. And then add vertical mergers onto it, like so. Like that. And then I might be able to connect a belt here, maybe? Yeah, like that. There we go. And then that way... just do that. Goes up a little bit, but at least it'll be under the flooring where I won't see it, and it won't bug me. Yeah, that works. That works. Connect that to there. Connect this to here. The only thing is, if I have this making just regular iron plates, which I think, yeah, just iron plate, or no, this makes the wire. Okay, so it makes 1053 wire. Okay. Let me math this out really quick. 1053 divided by 5 equals 210. So I'll be getting 210 from each one of these clumps. So like 210 there, 210 there, 210 here, 210 there, and then 210 on the one in the back. Let's see. There we go. So I guess I can combine... I need some kind of load balancer here. Okay, so 210, 210. Plus 578. Okay, so I know I need to do. So this one right here, actually, this one right here needs to be a smart splitter. So it needs to be a smart splitter. Like this. Let's reconnect that. Because this one will go over here to combine and then go up there. Remove this stuff really quick. Take this. Oops. And bring this all the way over here. We'll make this the top one. The wire will be the top one. Yeah, like that. Okay. Then I'll just connect this up like so. And this will connect to here like that. Perfect. And then this, I'll make sure that this way is any, so that'll take priority, and then overflow goes that way and combines with this dude, which I will have this merger face this way. Like so. Then I'll do this. And that. Okay, so this then will end up going right to storage. But now I gotta get the iron plates to here. So the iron plates will be this guy right here. So the exit for the iron plates will be down here. If I put that right there like that. Then can I connect this to that? Yes. There we go. Perfect. Now the iron plates. I'll take them from right here. Oop. I might as well just throw a floor hole down here just for visual appeal. Just for visual appeal. There we go. And then I really actually don't need this guy. Actually, why did I even do that? One second. I could just do this. And then like that. There we go. Now it's along the roof as well. Take this. Go out to here. Put there. Bring that out like so. And then connect it up. There we go. So now the plates and the wire are connected. Perfect. I can cover this back up. And then I can throw down some floral holes just for visual appeal. Like this. They were not necessary, but oops, makes it look a little bit better. Yeah, like that. Oh, 1 second. Just got a text. Let's see. Sorry, I had to text my mom back really quick. Never ignore a text from your mom. All right. cool. I do need to program these guys, though. So this will be iron wire. Let's see, where is it? Copy, paste, 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 paste. Okay, next layer above. Okay. Okay, next one over. I got to make sure I don't go too far, though, for this one, because plates are in the same line here. Okay, yeah, see, this plate's now. So I got to go up. And then I will overclock, I think. I try not to overclock that often, but I think it would look weird if I just tack on like four or five extra constructors some random place. This music is nice and relaxing. Oh my god, I'm doing this for 100 constructors. Doesn't feel like 100, actually. Feels a little less than 100. My storage unit, I'll probably keep the same color. Or maybe change the color, actually, to default. But I'll use the same module. Alright. So let's clock these guys first. Actually, something that I'll need to do. Let's craft some more shards. Yeah. Just a little bit. All right, that should be good. Okay, so need to make iron plates here. It's been a little bit since I've worked on this this factory. I realize. Oh, shit. Good thing I checked this. This is actually supposed to Get rid of the floor hole really quick. This was actually supposed to come off of here. There we go. Good thing I checked. And then a little floor hole. Cosmetic floor hole. Like that. Perfect. I had it attached to the splitter, which means it would take in iron ingots instead of the plates that it was supposed to. Okay, so let's take a look at my planner here. So for iron plates, we need 7.65645, but I have 10. So divided by 10 divided by 7.645 equals a really bad number. Okay, so to start off, let's just get ourselves down to 7. Okay. So we're underclocking. So we're at 10. Nine. 8. 7. Okay. So we're at 7 now. And then 6 point, or no. So we're at 7 right now. If I do 4.5% divided by 2 equals 32.25, and if I add a 50% onto that, it equals 82.25. So these will need to be turned into 82.25%, like that. Copy that and paste it. There we go. Easy as pie. I'm getting better at this, I think. Underclocking things, doing the calculations. Easy peasy. Okay, but now, this guy right here. This guy, iron wire, 105.3. Okay, so let's get to 105 first. Let's underclock these ones down here because I don't like to see the blue lights. Okay, 105.2. Okay, so we got 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. Okay, so we're at 105. And then 0.3 would be adding 105. That'll be 105 and 30%. Okay, cool. That should be clocked correctly now. Yeah. Okay. Now, these guys. Did I clock these guys already? I think I did. Yeah, I clocked these guys already. Yep, so that's good. Okay, now for the storage. Now for the storage. Let's go ahead and... bring these out like so. Storage will be over here. Let's see. Let's see what's underneath here really quick. Okay, so it's pretty clear. Oh, I will need to put down some of these guys for belts to go on. Like so. There we go. So if I put down my Corsair storage module, have it face this way. Actually, you know what? Let me check, see how many outputs I need. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 outputs. So I got 7 outputs. And then let's see. I might make another screws one as well, because I've got excess screws. Because the screws that I have, 5,000, I'm making 5,794.29 or 286 divided by 780 equals 7.428577179. Do I have equal amounts going to these things? I can't remember. Either way, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have 6 pads. So I have... Uh-oh. Why is that backing up? I just saw that back up. That's not good. This should not back up. Okay, I think we're good. Let me check. Okay, this thing has been running for a long time, so I'm assuming it's well balanced and it's working just fine. Okay, so this is making screws underneath here. But I might pull some of the screws for the storage room. Okay, let me check here. Um, so if I need 8 belts for the screws, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've got 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I've got 6 clumps of screws. I can afford to send some screws to the storage. I might send, like, this bottom one and this bottom one. How much is this making? So this is making 50-50. 50. So what's 50 times 10? 500. Yeah, I might grab some of these for a belt. Yeah. Let's get the storage built out here first, though. I do want to have... Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Woo! I do want to have more power over here so I can fly around. Okay, let's power these guys. Like so. Okay, so this is where the storage will be off of. How much space should I give this? I want it to be centered here. So maybe we'll do it... Let's see. Also, let me remind myself what I need here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's going to be very expensive. 8 storage modules. That's going to be very expensive. Very. What the hell? So it'll be 8 and then the battery pad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1 second. Okay. So 8. Dad, how you doing? What is up? So I need 8 storage modules. I wonder. 8, 9. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm doing okay. Just my AC is still broken, so I'm still a little warm, but I've got my portable AC, so I'm okay. But I messed my back up on Sunday at work lifting an Apple box. And yeah, I had to go to a workman's comp doctor, and they wouldn't give me the they wouldn't give me work pay. Or they wouldn't give me what I was scheduled to work and pay. So I actually have to go into work. So I went into work yesterday and my back started acting up and I had to go home early. But besides being injured and hot, I'm doing okay. Okay. So storage facility will be right here. Where should we start it? Maybe right here? So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I may need to start a little farther back to avoid this thing. You know what? Yeah, this is good. We'll do it right here. So what I'm doing right now is just clearing the space for a row of my storage modules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I actually don't even need a battery pad because I've got the batteries that I can just also bring up and attach to the drone pads from the actual storage. So I guess I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and I guess I don't need a screw pad as well. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'll do 8. I'll do 8. But the battery pad, I'll connect to the others, so. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Here, I may need to recolor this thing to match the factory. Okay, so what I'm doing is bringing it over here like so. Dropping it down to right there, actually. Perfect. But I need to have it centered with this bad boy. Or not centered, I need to have it just off to the side of it. Right there. Oh my god, this is gonna be expensive. Oh no, high-speed connectors. I'm low on high-speed connectors. Okay. Ibaku, yes, yes, yes. I finished my my other factory. It's working 100% efficiently, and I've got everything done over there besides adding a little polish to the cosmetics. But yeah, my storage module. I did a little change to it. I added... Oh, actually, I need to change the color of that. I'll need to fix that in the blueprint as well. But I added a light above this thing to illuminate it a little bit. And I'm thinking about putting like the belt, or how many items per minute up on these things. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I kind of don't like how the wire's hanging down here like this, but eh. It is what it is. Oh my god, okay, so high-speed connectors. I need to manually craft those, I guess. Let's see. But yeah, I finally finished my what I'm calling Rocket Rain factory. Because it uses rocket fuel as well as the building for the packaged water. It looks like it's raining if you look at it from the side. So I finished that one. I have enough power now to start this factory up fully. Okay, so let's go ahead and craft some high-speed connectors. How many did I need? Oh, I needed 20. What did I use high-speed connectors for in that build? Did I use Mark III? Oh, I probably used Mark III power pole things. Come on. Okay, so I can do a couple more here. Oh no! Oh my god, I've got these more advanced parts. I need a bunch of them. Oh shit, I have to manually craft all these. This is why I need my next factory as soon as possible. But yeah, I should be good on power for a little bit. I'll probably recolor this thing though. I'll probably color it the regular factory colors, like this. so it matches the rest of the factory. I'm not going to bother changing the colors of the lights, but I'd like it to match this stuff at least. I'll probably keep the inside white. Yeah, I'll probably keep the inside white. Just the outside will change colors. Noctua fan color? I don't know what that is. What's Noctua fan? I don't like this color. I might change that back to white, though. Just so I'll have all the machines. I don't know. Maybe I'll make this black, actually. Like that. Yeah, that'll be better. Brown and beige. Oh. Never heard it called whatever you just said. Noctua fan? Okay, so let's make the inside black. You know what? I don't know why I'm bothering to do that right now. I'll change all the colors once I get the rest of these pads down. Since I was struggling with reinforced iron plates, building that last factory I was working on, I added a little extension onto this factory to make reinforced iron plates. Actually, let's take a look at this thing for now. Let's get high up. And go into picture mode and go even higher up. Yeah, so this factory. Yeah, it's almost as big as the last factory I worked on. Almost. This one also has a little power tower over there in the corner as well. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me, I gotta connect up the, need to connect up the iron node that's over here to this guy. This smelter here. I'll need to go up in there. And that iron node is hiding right behind here. There you are. There you are, buddy. I need portable miners. I always run out of those. I always forget that miners need those. All right. Luckily, portable miners are very easy to make. I'll make a decent amount. All right. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Okay. Production, Mine Mark 3. I'll just have it face that way. I guess I'll have it come up like right around here. Yeah, let's say right here. Okay. Just gotta drop this guy down. Guess he'll go right there. Connect you up to there like that. Okay, so I'll need 780 from this. Oh, didn't need that guy. Let's grab some power from over here. Maybe from you. Oops. There we go. And now, from here, let's lead this over to where we need it. That'll be right here. There we go. How's my power doing? Take a look at that. Yeah, we're still looking just fine here. Doing fine, just fine. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see here. I think I may end the stream here. Simply because I'm going to be doing a lot of manual crafting here. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Trying to find someone who's speaking in chat. Or speaking to chat, I mean. I've been trying to stream as many, or going to as many VTubers as I can. See any VTubers doing Satisfactory? One second. Sorry, one sec. Looking for someone to stream, but there's a lot of people who are streaming who aren't talking. Talking in chat, or talking to their chat. I want to find someone who's actually talking to people. Let's see.
Holy shit, I did it. Probably purple.
Alright. We're gonna go raid Azuna VT.
It's like plastic. Unless it's like sometimes
Alright. Thank you all for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next stream. Bye!